So here we are for the next month or so. Nothing else.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel eFootball. FIFA World Cup gameplay. Ecuador. Come on. Let's go.
So a strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
The whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Okay, interesting. And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goretzka. Goretzka played into space. Rao. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Tacho, Caicedo. Tacho, forwards and with intent. Schlotterbeck. Nubel, long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a nice ball. Schlotterbeck gets it away. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Raum. Tar, aim forwards. Tacho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Incapuyi. Oh, good spread. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Nice control. He's real chance! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Incapuyi.
Incapié shifted upfield. Wirtz. And that is out of play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to get it away. Oh, nice touch. And the shot!
been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Incapuyi. Moved on forwards. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And that's aimed. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Ecuador! First blood drawn. Nibel, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Ecuador gain their reward with an early goal. Goretzka. Tar. Goretzka. Kimmich. That's really well manoeuvred. Gnabry! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
They've played it short. Now it's Kimmich. That's good play. Rao gets a cross in. Sane has gone backward here. It's a great ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically fierce. Caicedo tries to clear. And it's Vince. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Very neat. Estupinian. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Germany, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Goretzka. To the left it goes. He's found a way through. Crosses it in. Germany going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Tar cuts out the pass. Vitz. Kimmich. Ecuador making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Estupinian played over towards the opposite flank. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gnabry. Ecuador out in front with an early advantage. Raul. And here's Musiala. What a throw in. Played into the middle. Sané, looking for a decent ball in. Sané opts to play it back. Can he finish? He scored!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Played out wide, hoisted in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Raul. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Valencia is flagged offside. Tar. And it's Gnabry. Clearly not happy with that. Tacho, gently done. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hincapié, aim forwards. Raul. Gnabry. Havertz. Goretzka. Vids. Out towards the flank. Stupinian gets good distance on it. Sané with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Over to the left. Stupinian. Sané defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Defending of the desperate variety. And he thumps it clear. Hincapié is there and he can get that clear. Out to the right. Now it's Kimmich. Looks and climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Clears it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spread out to the left. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's heaved it away. Caicedo looks to the other side. Takes the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kimmich. Sané. Lovely feet. Moved on forwards. Searching pass he's played there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Musiala. Raum. Havertz. Can he finish? Goal! Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Germany get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Valencia. Brilliantly cut out. Referee has just said play on. Gnabry proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
In with the challenge. Raum. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gnabry wins the duel this time. Caicedo. Estupinian. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a good run he's making there. And the cross comes in. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kimmich. Vitz. Gnabry. Gnabry heading out towards the right wing. Played in with... Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Played towards the other side. Played out to the right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Sané. That looks a cracking ball. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Goretzka. Kimmich. Now it's Sané. Goretzka. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. And the finish! He can get that clear. And the counter is on. And it's Sané. Out to the left it goes. Havertz. Well, the ball's come loose here. It just took too long getting forward.
Havertz cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Goretzka. Aim forward. Goes for the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schlotterbeck. Wirtz. Kimmich. And here's Sané. Now it's Sané. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Sané. That's not going far. Capie, and he goes cross-field. Sané, he has found a way through. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Estupinian did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Sané carries the ball down the right. Kimmich. Sané. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Tar. And here's Sané. And it's Tar. And here's Sané. Oh, such a clever touch. Kimmich gets across him. Great chance! Incapuyi. And here's Sané. There's the shot! Now it's Wirtz. And here's Sané. Sané is having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pacho. Ecuador are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Pacho gets across to intercept that. Driving on, a real charge here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Punched away. Havertz chasing after it. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice looking ball. He has a look up. And he whips it in. Brown with the clearance. A chance to play it in. It's a throw in. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. Tar attempts a clearance. Wirtz shifted upfield. Raum. Sané. Kimmich. Out to the right. Kimmich's cross. Tries to get it clear. Pacho, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Musiala moved on forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Raul. And here's Havertz. Gnabry. Raul puts a cross in. That's really well manoeuvred. Wirtz. And it's Sané. Kimmich swings it across. Pacho gets rid without sophistication. Brown chooses to go cross-field. And here's Sané. Nice interception, well timed. Capier shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wirtz. Gnabry, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, sweet feet. That'll be a throw-in. Gnabry. And here's Havertz. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Two minutes to be added on. Tacho, aim forwards. Sane. Vids. And it's Gnabry. And here's Havertz. Kimmich. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Stupinian gets it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Rao. Musiala. And here's Havertz. Havertz! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's had a shot! Caicedo with the clearance. And here's Wirtz. And it's Goretzka. Sane. And here's Havertz. Sane. And Sane! Good effort. And it is right on half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the action is back on the way.
Ecuador can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Musiala. Goretzka.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Wirtz. Wirtz, gently done. Now that's well seen too. And here's Valencia. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Schlotterbeck. Goretzka. Kimmich. Defending of the desperate variety. Wirtz. Musiala. Gnabry. Now it's Havertz. Havertz! Estupinian. Played towards the other side. Shot, surely! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Kimmich. Sané. Kimmich. Vince. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Estupinian. Now it's Valencia. He is through here. Danger averted for now. Looks to the other side. Great work on the overlap. That's going to go a long way. Back in once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ecuador have reclaimed it. There are a few waiting for it. Played out wide. Goretzka. Moved on forwards. Gnabry is onto it in a flash. Kimmich. Goretzka. Havertz. Now he's off and running. Musiala. Calmly anticipates. Tar. Schlotterbeck. Vince. Schlotterbeck. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Raul. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gnabry. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Valencia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Havertz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gnabry! Sané. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Estupinian. Lobbed in behind. And that was very necessary. And it's played into the middle. Raul is there and he can get that clear. Gnabry tries to dink it through. And it's Gnabry. Germany really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Raum. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Havertz. Musiala played out to the left flank. Now it's Havertz. Valencia do have a chance to counter here. Caicedo played out towards the right wing. And he goes cross-field. Great challenge, time to perfection. Goretzka. Pacho. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Time to deliver. Out for a throw. That's tidy. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. Shapes to shoot! It's really well cleared. Wirtz shifted upfield. Gnabry. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, super find. Good chance here! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Big chance! He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So here comes a substitution. Germany take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Up towards the front line. Wirtz. And it's Gnabry.
Germany look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Produces a cross. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
What a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has been cut short. Estupinian. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And he's picked out the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kimmich forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is lovely. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without complication. Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Tar gets it away. Estupinian. Cross goes in there. And it's Valencia. Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kimmich aimed forwards and reclaimed it in a trice. Incapuyi. Estupinian. Valencia. Hit into the middle. Here's the delivery, and that has been clubbed away. Played in. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Estupinian plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's Caicedo. And that's aimed into the middle. Plenty waiting in the middle. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gnabry chips it through. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. And it's Vitz. And here's Gnabry. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Ecuador, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Estupinian gently done. Oh, he's found support out wide. Valencia. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vitz, now he's got space here. He's got away. Sane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goretzka. And here's Gnabry.
Gnabry really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Proves too strong. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Valencia. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gnabry, that's an imaginative pass. It's come to nothing. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Valencia. Played out to the right. Moved on forwards. Incapuyi. Out to the right. Kimmich tries to clear. In once more. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Estupinian, who's short. Real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded and...
Surely now! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
It's run loose here. Murray! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Valencia clipped into space. Oh, that's nice. He's got to be in here. Takes a shot. And he's following up. It's in. Back to within one. Interesting. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Ecuador get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Havertz.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good spread.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Valencia. Crunching tackle. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And here's Canapri, played out to the right.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Capie, aim forwards. Furyk. Now it's Havertz. Great ball if he can get there. Havertz, chance! It's in, and that looks to be very much like an own goal.
been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Germany making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And that's a throw-in. Tar, nicely aimed pass. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pacho. It's an inviting looking ball, that. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Out to the right. He is just caressing. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Schlotterbeck. Musiala. Schlotterbeck, and it's played forward. Furyk, played right into his path. Wirtz looking to get on the end of this. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
That looks a good ball through. Takes a shot! Oh, it's played into the area. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tacho, played over towards the opposite flank. So who's he picking out? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Caicedo is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Nubel sends that a long way. Could be danger here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Played into the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Goretzka. Gnabry. That's really well manoeuvred. Pacho. Caicedo. Estupinian, gently done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Estupinian. Looks to the other side. Tries to get it clear. Hit into the middle. Nubel deals with that, nice and simple. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Real chance! Chance here to counter. Caresses it through. Now it's Furyk. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pacho cuts it out. Oh, played through for the wide man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. That is not what he intended. Furyk proves just a little bit too strong. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Shapes to shoot! Goretzka. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, they could break here, done delicately. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Schlotterbeck. Gnabry. And it's Wirtz. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Incapuyi. Incapié forwards and with intent. Wirtz. Gnabry. And here's the chance to counter. Aim forwards. Nubel gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Wirtz. That's an excellent interception. Havertz. Now it's Furyk. Kimmich. And there goes the final whistle. Suffer the indignity of defeat on day one. Hope very much deflated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, we can't dress it up. It's not a nice way of opening the group. They're immediately under pressure to bounce back in the next one, but they can cling to a few positives from this and get right back into the mix, I think.